Alright guys, this is going to be a viewer suggested video. His name is JB, and it's going to be comparing the Vpecker to the Autel Maxisys. And I hope that he enjoys this video, so we're going to get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to hook up the Vpecker, and I have a Chevrolet Cruze, I have a Chevrolet Silverado, and I'm also going to take a Toyota Tundra. Not Tundra, Tacoma, sorry. And we're going to go through what the Vpecker can do compared to what the Autel can do. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to come over to America. We're going to come over to Chevrolet. And it might auto ID and it might not. It really depends on the system. So we're going to go to vehicle auto scan. Sometimes it does take a little bit of time for the systems to load up, but don't forget it. This is a $150 tool compared to a $3,000 tool of the Autel. What I'm going to do to speed this video up is I'm going to pause you guys, and after it's loaded, I will bring you guys back, and I'll give you guys a time frame on how long it took to load up. Alright, so that was about 5 seconds after I turned off when I paused you guys. So as you can see, it ID'd the vehicle. It gave you your VIN, year, make, and model. So now that all that's in there, we're going to come down here. We're going to click next. It's going to connect to the ECUs that are onto the vehicle. And while this is loading, I am going to take and pause you guys. So it's been about 5 minutes, and as you can see, well, it's starting to go through the loading process. And look, this really depends on the vehicle. Alright, so it's been about 7 minutes, give or take, and this is probably the longest one that I've had. After it gets in, it goes through it pretty quickly. We're going to just do a quick test. We're going to go through all the modules that are onto the vehicle. And for this part, I am going to pause you guys, just in case it takes a while. Normally, this part doesn't take too long. Alright, so that was a total of about 3 minutes for everything to load up on this one also. Now, as you can see, it went through every available module onto the vehicle. And as you can see, well, it's found that there was faults in a lot of systems. Now, you can either click on each system to go see the faults, or you can click this little eye. And when you click on that, it'll give you the modules with the DTCs. If we want to go and we want to, let's just say we want to go to the BCM. Okay. Now, if we come here, we can go straight to the DTC. We'll go to the DTC display. And here we have a list of all the DTCs that are in the system. So we can either clear the DTCs by coming down here. After that, if we want to go control functions. So as you can see here, we have a bunch of different categories we can go from. We can go to the windows, the wipers, the vehicle access, the power mode, the keyless entry, interior lighting, steering lane, content theft deterrent, alarm trigger, and chassis control. So how about we go to the wipers, and I'm going to put you guys onto the wipers, and I'm going to push the button. As you can see, the wipers aren't moving right now. I'm going to come over, and we're going to go windshield wiper motor relay. We're going to click on it. Oops, that was my fault. And that one is not supported. That's what I thought was going to happen, but I just wanted to make sure. Rear wiper. So that's it for that area. If we go to Windows, driver, I think I have it down right now. I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We'll see if we're able to make it go up. As you can see, it went up. We're gonna make it go down. As you can see, now it went down. Okay, and that's it for that. Group up. Now we can exit, and it'll probably be the same thing for the other windows. Exterior lighting, left park lamps. Let's put you guys on this. Oh, there we go. So I could turn it on and off, on and off. And it'll be the same for the other ones. Alright, so now we'll just go to engine control module. We'll go automatic transmission. This is the 1.4. Edge face mounted connectors. We'll go face mounted. I don't even know what that means. But anyway, we'll go control functions. and we'll go data display it after, and we'll just see what we have for control functions and data display. Alright, so I paused you guys for that one. That one took about like 20 seconds to load up into the system. And we're gonna go to AC compressor relay. We're gonna go on and off. Now I want you guys to listen. I'm gonna press on again, and then I'm gonna press off. So that one works. I don't even know what all the functions that work on this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So compression test, cooling fan. Can we turn off our cooling fan? Cooling fan relay 1. Let's turn it off. So that one works. We'll go cooling fan 1, 2, and 3. Should be like max force. Yeah. And we're going to turn that one off. So that's for the cooling fan. So that all that area works. Most of the time, you want more stuff for engine testing anyway. So we'll go on to evap system, purge and seal. It does purge and seal, purge control solenoid valve and vent solenoid valve. So we'll check and see if we can't actuate our purge. Well, actually I can bring the laptop with me. Oh, it's actually fully charged, so let's see if we can hear it. Let's increase the duty cycle. I can't hear it. Well, it says that it's actuating it. Yeah, I can hear it now. Ever so slightly. So that is working. So now we're going to just exit that. We'll go to the vent, which is in the back. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I had somebody come in the shop. So now we're going to go on to the vent solenoid. You've got vent solenoid. Right now it says venting. I'm going to press the not venting button, and we're going to listen. As you can hear it click on and off. Now I'm going to go venting. There you go. So, alright, we have control of our vent and our purge solenoid, which is always good. Now, the next things that we need, we're going to exit this one. I'm trying to give you guys an overall with this tool. This is only on one car. Not all cars are going to have the same actuation test onto it. So they have instrument panel indicators, intake manifold, tuning control valve, misfire graphic, O2 sensor heaters, secondary air injection system, surface bay test, go fuel system. We can do our fuel trim enables. I think there was a reset in there also. Disable, enable. Then we can reset all our fuel trims. What's next? What else do we have? Fuel composition reset. Click on that. Reset disabled. Okay. So you can do quite a bit with this tool. So now what we're going to do, I'm just going to hop over to the Autel real quick. Okay, so here's the Autel. And if you guys know, watch my videos, well, you guys know that I really love the Autel. So now we're going to go AutoVin, and that's the right vehicle. Like I said, there's a lot more stuff onto this. So we got a 1.4. We're going to go face-mounted connectors. And as you can tell, just looking at all the modules, it's loading time is just a lot faster. I've been on this for about 30 seconds now, and I'm already into all the systems. Telematics communication interface control module version. I have no idea. We'll go version 9. And if we go diagnosis, we'll go to an auto scan, as we did with the Vpecker. You're just gonna see it's just a lot faster. And we are almost done. And now that that's done, now same thing as the Vpecker. All we have to do is click on report, and when we click on report, it's gonna give us all the modules and where the fault codes are. So we're gonna exit that, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go body control module. as you can see, it operates almost the exact same thing as the Vpecker, the Maxisys. So if we go to active test, there we go. We're gonna go wipers. Now our windshield wiper motor relay did not work with the Vpecker. Doesn't work with this. Oh, and as you can see, it's a command that we have that the Vpecker does not. So if we go low, I can just click on stop. We'll go low. I'll click on stop, and stops it wherever it wants, I guess. If I press escape, maybe it'll bring it back down, hopefully. Nope. Okay. So that's one that we have that the Vpecker does not. We will go to exterior lighting, and as you can see, it does all the exact same things. I could go and I would actually bring it in my Autel out, but I am on to charging right now because I forgot to charge it. So, but if we put, I'm gonna click on the high beams, and I'll just actuate some stuff for you guys. Active, as you can see, then I'll inactive, and that works. And another one I did was the parking lamps, left parking lamp. I don't know if we'll be able to see a reflection. Hopefully we will. We will active. I'll highlight where you guys can look. But it is turning on, it is turning off, so it is doing all the exact same things as the Vpecker. But understandable, this is also a lot more expensive than the Vpecker. But there is other things that the Autel can do that the Vpecker cannot, and some functions that are into it that the Vpecker doesn't have. And it's not saying that the Vpecker is not a great tool. It will get you by. It is a great tool to have because it can also do some programming, as can the Autel. So that is it for the Cruise. Now I'm gonna go on to a Toyota and Tacoma, and we're gonna see what we can do with the Toyota Tacoma. Alright, so now I am on the Toyota. So we're gonna do a cancel. It wasn't loaded on yet. You're gonna see that most of the diagnostic protocols and everything between the Vpecker and the Autel are pretty similar. But like I said, there's a lot that the Autel can do that the Vpecker can't. So, but with the Vpecker, there's no paid subscriptions or anything. All you gotta do is just update it as the updates come out. I'm gonna pause you guys while this one loads. Alright, so it's gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go auto scan. We're gonna go and scan all the modules on the Toyota. We are gonna try to see if we can do some body control functions, some engine functions, and then we'll switch over to the I'm not seeing a BCM on this one. I don't know what this one is. DCU controls meter and warning lamps. So it's not that one, that's for sure. It must be with this one. Special functions. So we can't get into the BCM on the Toyota, from what I can see. Nope. Trouble codes, live data, special functions. Active test. So we have control injection volume, active fuel pump control speed, fuel cut, solenoid. Alright. And live data. So I'm not seeing very many options for the Toyota with the Autel. They do give you a bunch of data, so at least that. So I'm expecting to see pretty much the exact same thing with the Vpecker, but I'm going to take and plug up the Vpecker now. Alright, so now we are back onto the Vpecker. And now we have to go Asia. We have to go Toyota. And as you can see, it loads pretty much the exact same way as the Autel. We are going to go diagnose because there's no auto. We're going to go North America and scan vehicle. And option 1. And that's it. Tacoma 2015. I don't even know what option 1 is. Doesn't let you do anything to it, so we'll just go next. Find it weird for 2015 that they're only giving that much information. But I didn't make the programs. I didn't block anything. So now we're gonna go diagnose. And see, this one has body. Immobilizer, combination meter. The meter and warning lights. Let's go next. Maybe I missed something. I don't work on Toyotas very often. They never break, so. As you can tell, it got into the system pretty quick, too. A lot faster than on the Chevy. So we'll go to active test. So these are all lights. So yeah, so it's just all lights. So it's pretty much giving you the exact same thing as the Autel did. Cruise control, engine and ECT. That's the same. And if we go down to chassis, it's going to be our ABS, tire pressure. So it is giving us pretty much the exact same thing. So we're just going to go quick test. It's going to scan for modules that are on the vehicle. So like I said, it really does depend on the vehicle that you're working on. Sometimes you will have a lot of active tests that you're able to do, and sometimes you'll have none. So you have to physically do them. But it's giving me all the exact same stuff as the Autel. So far I've done the Chevrolet Cruze and I've done the Toyota. And on the Toyota, the Autel and the Vpecker are pretty much identical. Except for the Autel could also do some programming, whereas the Vpecker cannot. And on the Cruze, well, there was some options that worked on the Vpecker, some didn't, and on the Autel, well, everything worked. Like I said, it really does depend. I was going to take and do the Chevrolet Silverado, but it's going to be pretty much the exact same thing as the Chevrolet Cruze. This one is a 2016 Dodge Caravan, and we're going to use this instead. So, Ram truck. Let's see. Town and Country. Here we go. Quick test. Let's see if it's able to connect to anything. Tire pressure monitor system. SAS, ORC. Airbag has 4 codes. Engine has 1 code. But they just reprogrammed the key, so that's probably why it has a code. Alright. So we are done. Let's go check out the... Oh, no, it's not done. Sorry. So I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to let this finish loading, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now it is finished loading. So what we are going to do, where should we go? We'll go engine control module. I guess we'll go there first. We'll see what we can do onto a Dodge with this tool. I haven't updated the tool in about a month, so probably should have did that. And I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to let everything load up. And that was about 10 seconds after I paused you guys. So now we're going to go to a data list. We're going to see what we have for live data, just to give you guys an idea. So we have skim, valid key received, ignition run start switch. So that all looks good. Let's go down. We have maps, accelerator, pedal 1, pedal 2, TPS minimum volts, TPS 1 volts, TPS 2 volts, TPS 2 volts, minimum volts, throttle position sensor, purge flow, purge mode, engine runtime. So as you can tell, we do have quite a few items on the data parameter that we can choose from. So that's always good. Now for actuation test, I have no idea what we can do. We'll go with active test. Let's go for let's look for our purge. Let's look for VLP solenoid. F1. I have no idea if it's working. 0% F2. And it doesn't seem to be working, as up here is showing. So we'll go back.
Intake manifold tuning valve, F1 on, F2 off, F3 toggle. So that doesn't seem to be working. Let's start the car and see if we can get it to work. Nothing there. We'll go, oh. Nope, so that's not working. Like I said, it really does depend on the vehicle. Some will let you do everything and other ones will not. So, but whenever there is an issue, you just contact the company, which is what I'm going to show you guys have to do. Fuel transfer relay, supercharged, skip, vacuum pump. I don't think we have that. And wastegate. I don't think we have that. I think we could do this one though. Deactivation control state. On, off. Nope. So nothing on that. So let's go try to see if we can do some body. Yes. Where should we go? I think it's in the central gateway. Let's see. I know it's not looking very good for this tool, but typically I go and I wanted something that gave me a lot of data, and most of the time I get quite a bit of data from this tool. So that's why I don't really mind the actuation test, because most of the time I can do the actuation test myself. So like I said, it depends on on what you want from your tool. So as you can see, we have quite a bit of data into the central gateway. We'll back up. We'll go see if we have some active tests we can do. Door locks. Doesn't look too good. Oh, all doors unlocked. Oh, all doors locked. I'll show you guys that while I press it. Door locks. Okay, I'm doing that with the tool. Okay, left low beam. Can we get our left low beam to work? F1 is on. Let's see. Let's see what we have. And our left low beam is on. I'll take and turn it off. Turn it on. Turn it off. So we have some body controls. Looks like. Some diesel, some AC clutch. Can we activate our AC clutch? Yes, we can. Let's take a listen. I'm going to turn it on and off, on and off. You hear that click? That's my AC clutch. So that's good. Like I said, it does have quite a bit of bi-directional controls. It depends on what they want to let you guys do, or what they're allowed to let you guys do, I should say. And if we go back, find it weird. Yes, we'll exit that one. And I think we'll go door module. Let's go to the mic. We'll see what we can do with the mic. Data list coming out of the mic. Power door locks. So like I said, quite a few things into the mic that we could see. Right? Now don't forget, they do put a lot of stuff in here, but some of the stuff isn't necessarily for this vehicle. As you've seen with the central gateway, we had stuff for diesel vehicles, and this is not a diesel. So you gotta keep that in mind also. We go active test. We can test our lights onto the dash. I'll go telltale ABS. There's my ABS light. I'll turn it off. Four-wheel drive mode. Like, this doesn't have four-wheel drive, so. Alright, so we have quite a few telltale lamps that can be activated. Now, like I said, it really does depend on the vehicle and what they want to let you do. Like, I think if I go on to the older model Dodges, it lets me do quite a bit more with the engine actuation test. But like I said, As long as it gives me most of the data I need, I'm not really too worried about the rest. But that's me personally. You know, some people might say, "Oh, I want all the actuation tests possible," but you're not going to get every single actuation test possible unless you're going to spend about $1,000. Injector control state. Yeah, we don't really have anything for the injectors or anything. So, well, let's see. Let's try this. It's funny that they show you everything, but they don't let you do anything. So let's see if we can F3. Let's go. As you can see, well, it's not letting me do anything. So, okay. Group up and group down. Group down. We'll go back. Secondary air pump. We don't have any of that. Drew feel a cooling fan, PWM. Which I find it very weird that they're not letting me do anything at all. But look, like I said, if ever you guys have issues, you guys come down to this little guy right here, this little camera, you guys take a screenshot. Now after you're done taking your screenshot, if I'm not mistaken, we'll go group down, we'll go back. We'll come back to, there we go. So this is where you can leave your feedback. So you can go with vehicle name, okay? And we could look for Dodge, Jeep, whatever vehicle is in there. And take, so we'll go Jeep. And you just add your attachments. And then you add what your info is about the issue. And then that way they'll know that they have to fix something. So I was going to show you guys with the Autel, but at this point right now, the Autel is going to do everything onto this car that I went through that did not happen with the Vpecker, and I can state that to 100%. So the Vpecker will give you data on pretty much every single system. Will it do actuation tests on every single system? No, but don't forget, they're not there yet. This tool is still fairly new. And if people don't use it, well, they're not going to make any improvements to it. And if they don't know about the issues, well, they're not going to be able to improve the tool. So keep that in mind. So I will leave you guys be with this video. And if you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys next time.